powers. We make the laws. The executive implements. The judiciary interprets. In my understanding of this recommendation, the judiciary has already interpreted and given a judgment that FCT should have a minister, isn't it? At the Court of Appeal. And whoever had gone there to seek for this got it, and nobody went to challenge it. Up to this time, I don't think it's the National Assembly that should enforce this. The executive arm of government should implement it. So I think we don't even need this recommendation. I don't know whether this is. So what? But we also owe our FCT people a duty, because we represent them, that we find a way of talking to the executive to listen to this judgment. No, we will not encourage them to challenge it. If they so wish to challenge, let them challenge it. But we should tell them to please comply with the court judgment. So I don't think that we should be the enforcers here. Is that taken? So what do we do with this recommendation then? Should I put the question or we amend it? I need to be guided. The Deputy Chief Whip.
Sir, definitely I agree with what you have said. But if we are actually to serve as those who represent them, our recommendation should be amended to read that we urge the executive to take note of this particular judgment.
Please allow him to make his presentation.
President, the difference here is at least we are representing them. And whatever it is, we are not asking that they take action as it was put in this recommendation. But there is no harm if we say the executive should take note of this particular judgment.
You know, in my last sentence, I said, I hope we will err on the side of wisdom. So for the Senate to proceed on that, what the Senate needs to do is to say that after examining the situation, the Senate find it convenient to decline. Yeah. Simple. Yes, to decline the decision in respect of this matter. Yeah, decline it, just decline.
Please, let me try to intervene here. We are the State House of Assembly of the FCT. We represent the people of the FCT. We can't be unmindful of the fact that we owe the people of the FCT a duty. We know that there was judgment. The judgment has not been implemented. We cannot just shut our eyes and say it doesn't exist. We cannot be seen to be the enforcers, but we have to say something, because there is something that is there. Senator Ajibola.
Can just be reframed to say that the Senate notes the existence of a decision of Court of Appeal and refer same to executive for consideration. I think that rather than going to say based on decision of so, the Senate notes the existence of a Court of Appeal decision on the issue of appointment of minister for FCT and refer same to the executive. I think that would be here. And that is why we need to tread with caution. Are we making the recommendation in our capacity as the State Assembly for FCT, or are we making a recommendation at the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? If we are making it as the House of Assembly of the FCT, of course we can go further than that. But this petition has been brought to us in the capacity as Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So what we are passing is a resolution of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria that has to take cognizance of the separation of power between the executive, legislature, and the executive. So in that capacity, the cap we are wearing now is the cap of the Senate. And the Senate is well advised, just as Senator Nala said, to maintain an aura of neutrality, even though, notwithstanding the fact that we also have the capacity as the House of Assembly. It would have been a different thing entirely if the Senate had been approached by for a resolution by the FCT authority to pass a resolution on behalf of the FCT sitting as the House of Assembly of an FCT. But in the capacity that we have today is capacity as a Senate of Federal Republic of Nigeria. So it suffices for us to note and refer same to the executive for consideration. I thank you, Mr. President.
Senator.
With due respect to our learned colleagues, and without being disrespectful to the rest of us who are not learned, I think that we should not allow legal technicalities to bog us down on this issue. I stand to align myself with Mr. President's position. Having come this far on this debate, on this issue, it is not out of place if we simply recommend to the executive to please take note of the Court of Appeal judgment on this matter and consider as appropriate. So, but yeah, when we start saying whether we are House of Assembly, so, by Mr. President, we should be seen also to be doing something about this matter.
Please, can we now reward the...
The Senate notes the decision of the Court of Appeal, Abuja, in respect of appointment of a minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to represent FCT Abuja and refer same to the executive for consideration. Share the case. Let's cite it. Let's cite the case. The case is here. The case is in the body of the.
When it will be, we'll put the question on the new, the amended version. So those in favor of the recommendation as amended, say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Oh. Well, it's taken for granted. Leader of the Senate.
Mr. President, my highly respected and distinguished colleagues,
now that we have put on hold the aspirations of the people of the FCT, including myself,
Minority Leader, you know, we have not put the aspirations of the people of FCT on hold. Don't give the wrong message and excluding yourself. What we did is to ensure that that court judgment is taken note of and the appropriate action taken. And that includes you too.
Thank you, Mr. President.